సోషల్ సైన్సెస్ సంబంధించి 2 రోజుల సెమినార్ను పిఆర్ అంబేద్కర్ యూనివర్సిటీ ప్రారంభించింది.
చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ టుడేస్ చీఫ్ ఈనాటి కార్యంగా అకాడమిక్ డైరెక్టర్ I'm glad to present here to give you my first paper. Actually, I have given first paper myself, giving first paper presentation in the universities. So actually, I did BSc Biotechnology, Biochemistry, Chemistry. So during my graduation, I thought to want to become a IAS officer, but due to my rural background, I could not able to achieve my dream. So then I moved to do a PhD. So I cracked ICMR JRF, Indian Commission of Medical Research JRF and SRF, UGC NET in 2008 itself. But giving this, the area of education, higher education in Telangana in particular and India in general, it's in dismal condition now. The condition is very bad comparing with other nations. See, we are 144 crores population plus, right? State to state, between the central to state government. But if you see the other developed nations, in terms of education, research, innovation, but India is lagging behind. We have good resources, but we are not utilizing it. How our brain drain, how our talented people, professional people are going to abroad. See the Google CEO Sundar Pichai and Pepsi CEO Indra Nui. See the situation in India. So what I am saying is that here the mapping the educational terrain, the status of higher education in Telangana. Coming back to my topic, as we all know that education plays a very vital role in our day-to-day life. The society want to move forward or to progress forward. Education is very must. So we must see as education as a social investment. The government of Telangana and the government of India, for that matter, should be see education as a social investment. Expenditure on education should be seen as a social investment. The primary education, upper primary, school, secondary education, and the intermediate and higher education. It took from first class to till degree and PG and PhD will take almost 21 to 25 years in our life. So friends, the government of Telangana should focus more on the higher education. Of course, it is very much focusing on the primary education, but leaving the higher education in the dismal condition. Why? Because recently 5,000 schools have been closed in Telangana. There is a least expenditure. The budget allocation is very minimal. As Kotari committee has recommended, that particular time in 1975 is 6%. But now the age has gone almost 30 to 40 years. Now I am recommending the government of Telangana and the government of India should allocate at least 20 to 25% budget for especially for the education. And seeing the higher education in India, especially in Telangana also, nearly 3,753 vacancies are there. I can correlate with this education system with our human body. Suppose in our human body we are having so many vital organs, right? See, if any organ fails, if any organ malfunctions, the entire body will collapse in the 1 year or 2 years, right? See the case of cancer and other things. The same case with the education sector. We are having 27 plus universities, the state universities and the private universities and deemed universities. But when there is no faculty in the universities, what is the student and teacher ratio? What is the span of control? What is the span of attention? See, in the school we are having one teacher for 25 students. Actually that is the norm. But it is practicing? No. If you go to some other private schools, there are 100 students in the one classroom and only one teacher. How one teacher can span these put the attention of the 100 students at a time? Is it possible for a human being? So, recruitment of faculty and the budget allocation, these are the critical aspects of the higher education to improve the higher education status in India and Telangana. So we are lagging in that aspect. Even the government, though we are having budget, the actual budget expenditure is there, but we are not utilizing it. The government do not have the willpower. Most of the universities still running on the temporary vice chancellors. There should be a proper system for that. And regarding the gross enrollment ratio means those who are studying the school level are coming to intermediate and for the PG and PhD, only 27% people are coming to India. Whereas in the USA it is 89%, means out of 100 people who are studying in the school level and the intermediate level, reaching just 27 people to the university level. And for that I am the anthropologist. Only one department in entire Telangana. Just University of Hyderabad is having only one department. What about Usmania University? That is one of the oldest university in our Telangana state. Kakatiya, there is no department of anthropology in Usmania, Kakatiya, Palamuru, Telangana University, and other state universities. So the person who passed out the degree successfully in the other universities, University of Hyderabad, so where there is a avenue, there is no avenue as such. When there is no social security for the teacher, most of the PhD holders are unemployed now. So I request all the Raghav Reddy sir and other Chinta Ramesh sir, and I have spoken with VC Sitaraman sir and Higher Education Chairman Limbadri sir. Please focus on that. Once upon, sir, my mic is coming?
Coming.
Okay. Yeah. So these are my anguish. Out and I did a PhD but not able to get the job. Forget about other students and other education. I am the live example, right? I qualified ICMR, Indian Commission of Medical Research, JRF, Junior Research Fellowship, Senior Research Fellowship, UGC NET. I am overqualified, I think so, but no avenues. But fortunately, I got married and having 3 children. I'm not committing suicide, but one of my few friends committed a suicide, like Rohit Vemula. That is an institutional matter. Some other friends, those who have done PhD in Usmania University. I am giving live example. I am not going to present all this paper. These are bookish knowledge. I know. These are data, but I am giving my real experience. Sorry to say that. Sorry, Raghav Reddy sir. I am giving my own example. This is the dismal condition of the higher education in Telangana. I am the live example for that.
It's methodologically called as autoethnography.
Autoethnography.
So, you have any abstract, Majumdar?
Sir.
You have any abstract to share of the paper?
Yes, I am having some abstract. But I am going out of the context.
Yeah.
But see, in the month of January, February, all the universities rush for this seminar. I know, because in the coming budget, all money will lapses. These are hurry. This is one of the critical, because if you have the sincere commitment towards to improve the education system in India, it could have happened in the month of June, July, August, September also. But we are in a hurry. They have limited period of time. We are writing paper and everything. But does these outcomes are reaching to the government of India? No. There is no proper forum for that. I am keep on asking. We are doing research. We are publication, so many publications, so many outputs. But is this research output reaching to the government of India? Answer is no. Policy outcome is no. So I am just reading my abstract so that you can have a class. So the research paper about author Dr. Charmundar, Academic Council at IGNO, Indira Gandhi National Open University, and abstract. This research paper conducts an extensive exploration of the current state of higher education in Telangana state in India, recognizing education as a crucial social development, social investment for national growth and national development. The inquiry dwells into the multifaceted dimensions encompassing faculty recruitment and the budget allocation, quality of education, and government initiatives in this regard. Additionally, it addresses the pressing need for state funding in skill development. So most of the universities do not have the skill development program. We are living in a digital world, right? So in the digital world, the day-to-day the technology is changing. The mobile applications are changing, new technology is coming. But are we in a position to fill that gap? No. That is the reason why I am recommending through the seminar, sir. Please recommend to the UGC conduct, every university must have the social skill development program. Additionally, it addresses the pressing need for this state funding in skill development, employing SWOT analysis. What are the strength, weakness, opportunity and threats in the present education system? I don't know, the government of Telangana and the government of India coming with new private universities. Okay, I am welcoming private universities. But does this private universities giving the chances to the socially marginalized people, those who are from the SC/ST background and the OBC background and the female? No, because they are running in the profit oriented. When there is a profit, they will give only elite section people will join there, and again there is a disturbance for the social harmony and social hierarchy. Now we are witnessing it, how the private university, private schools are mushrooming, and what we can say that they are pressuring the parents to pay the more fees, and some of the parents committed suicide also. As I told you, education, spending on education is a social investment. Why the government is not thinking about that? Health and education, these are a vital sector for any nation to grow, move forward. And the comprehensive examination aims to provide the lucid understanding of higher education by synthesizing insight from the diverse sources, including academic articles, newspapers, etc., etc. So this paper critically observed the apparent disparity between the current budget allocation for education and the Kothari Commission recommendation, that is 6% for the total state budget in 1975. That it has to be changed. Notably, the case point is Usmania University. As I told you, 3,754 vacancies are there. More than 5,000 vacancies are there, more or less in the private and the government institute. But see the state of Usmania University. Nearly 1,200 faculty vacancies are there. 1,200. How the system will work? How the human body is work? I am correlating with the human body, sir. So how the university will work? When there is no faculty, guide him, who will teach him, who will supervise him? So this is the situation in Telangana. Especially for the last 10 years, it is in total dismantled state. Total. It's a bizarre condition. It's a dictatorship rule that particular time. As we all know that we have witnessed it. Now somehow we are conducting seminars and now we are talking with the VCs and other, we can meet the ministers and chief ministers also. In the last 10 years, that was not the situation. So key findings are, at least for all the universities, state universities, especially 17 state universities are there, there should be at least 5,000 to 7,000 budget must be allocated for the universities only. That is my prime recommendation. And another thing is that faculty recruitment should be done in a timely manner, like UPSC, how the UPSC is giving notifications and conducting exams and recruiting the office IAS and IPS and other foreign services. The same should be carried out, will be carried out in the Telangana state. There should be a proper body for that. Recently, previous government has introduced one bill for that. I don't know what are the outcome of that, but the present government should focus on there should be a proper body and timely, how many vacancies are, which must be filled within the span of 5 to 6 months. And there should be a capacity building. We are competing with the global level, right? So in the global, I think none of the universities from the India are ranking in the world top 100 universities also. No university is there. So one of the bigger condition of the university standard in India. I am not criticizing universities, but the government should take the initiative to develop the quality education in India. Quality research, funding, timely scholarship, timely recruitment of faculty, timely budget allocation. So all these are factors which can lead to one of the best university from the India. Sir, for giving this opportunity. So I am just giving the not traditional kind of lecture, right? So I have
post-graduation in MA Sociology from Dr. B.R.A. Thank you for giving me the opportunity for speaking about issues and challenges for higher quality and inclusiveness. It says study on higher education in India, especially speaking about Telangana. The government, states and central education system shows a keen interest in providing significant, powerful purposeful, aggressive, competency, and progress in technologies and other scientific discoveries, which has encouraged the student careers and also boosted the lifestyles of the individual. The system is facing a long-run emerging challenges, educational fee and tuition fees, additionally of the examination fees, etc. Teaching faculties, as there are assumptions that private institutions had good maintenance and the government institutions. Experienced faculties seniors who can support the salary, clear their doubts. The faculties of education is private is better than most attractive just because of the score ranks and the project in the advertisement. Where government institutions also providing the best and the best inputs to the students, but the govt organizations are not marketing their own credits and ranks that is too private to do. Remedial measures for the addressing these challenges to create the more number of universities and colleges that provide higher educations. Information technology, BEd, special education, all these help to get the admissions in PhD. All distance education has nearly the same syllabus as regular colleges, with the main difference being the private institutions as more keen, focused, concentrated and individual. Wherever government institutions now promote the students who has pursued the education from local universities into government jobs, sectors and services through the 179 centers run by the Telangana.
Declared my topic. No, from today from 10:30 onwards we have been listening to this topic like inclusive education, quality, accessibility and equality. Okay, so my topic is also related and associated with this topic: inclusive education and its challenges in teacher education institutions. I am working at Department of Education as HOD and Women's Development Cell in charge. This article, as the name suggests, has three main parts. See, it is inclusive education, teacher education institutions, and the challenges that are faced by the institutions and also by the teachers who are working in the teacher education institutions while dealing with the inclusiveness. Okay, so in my article I have a definition, my argument is also there in my article. So the inclusiveness, how we have to understand inclusiveness means bringing all the able and disabled children into the mainstream, that is stream of education. Institutions like BEd, colleges, and then they take the training. Okay, then other one is also MEd and then research. So these two are directly how inclusiveness is meant in teacher education institute. What you call 1853, 1885 and all those commissions. After we got the independence